If you've been struggling to lose weight, then this video is for you, because in it, I'm going to show you 5 super easy things and steps that you can take to help you kickstart your fat loss and improve your health as a byproduct within the next 7 days. Hey everybody, how you doing? Peter Carvalho. Now, you know, one of the biggest mistakes that I see people who want to start losing weight makes is that they overcomplicate the whole system, whatever thing they're trying to use. And the fact is, losing weight is not rocket science. In fact, it's a very precise science these days. You do this, you lose weight. The truth is, you might just not know what this is, and that's fine. You're not a fitness professional. Hell, with so many self-proclaimed experts, so much information on the internet, and sometimes even 2 very highly qualified fitness experts, one saying this and the other one saying the complete opposite, it can be quite confusing to actually find out what you should do to start losing weight. But the thing is, when it comes to weight loss, there are a few principles that everybody will agree on. And the 5 things I'm going to teach you about today is based on one of these principles that you need to put in place if you want to start losing weight. And that is to be in a calorie deficit. And this is probably 5 of the easiest ways to get yourself in a calorie deficit. The great thing is that once you start putting some of these things in place, it's not just going to help you with getting yourself into a calorie deficit. It's also going to provide you with a better hormonal profile. That means some hormones will become more sensitive, like insulin. Other hormones will decrease in their production because overproduction is bad for weight loss. And then once again, other ones will increase in production because those are good for you. These 5 steps are going to do all of those things automatically, so you don't even have to worry about it. But know that they are based on the principle of trying to get you into a calorie deficit so you can kickstart your fat loss, and then after the first 7 or 14 days, you can then move on to something that's a little bit more structured, like a proper workout and eating plan, or you can just go and continue to teach yourself how to evolve your own eating plan so you can continue getting results, but also continue with it and it can become a lifestyle. So the very first one is to increase what we call your NEAT, non-exercise activity time, or thermogenics. This basically means you need to move more outside of that 30 or 45 minutes where you actually go and work out. Doing this will easily cut another 400 to 500 calories off your day. But this is not just going to help you cut calories. It's also going to counter a lot of unhealthy negative side effects of our sedentary lifestyle and of sitting much, because they have in fact shown that if you sit a lot, okay, but you go and do a workout each day, you will not counter all those negative side effects. So you're better off increasing your NEAT if you want to counter those negative side effects. And the side benefit of all of this is that you're also going to burn more calories throughout the day. So the first thing is move more and be more active throughout your daily life, whether it be to go and walk and get your lunch, walking up a few stairs to go and see someone instead of taking the lift, or just being more active in general, rather than just sitting all day and going to do a workout. The second thing you can do is to start cutting out some of the unhealthiest, most calorie-dense, yet nutrient-deficient foods. One of the simplest ones are sugar. Just by cutting out sugar, I promise you, you will cut a lot of calories each week, but also increase your health drastically. When you do any of my programs, for example, we have actually 7 very specific foods that I help you eliminate over a 7-day period or 6-week period. But by cutting out some of the most unhealthiest foods that you can eat, you're going to make it so easy for yourself to cut the calories, but also increase your health. More importantly, guys, it's not just about cutting these foods, it's also about replacing them with nutrient-dense foods. We'll talk more about that in a second. But for now, try and focus on just eliminating one of the major ones, and that is sugar. So foods with high amounts of sugar in them, or simply just sugar. The next thing you can do is simply to start incorporating some form of exercise that's more intense than that NEAT that we spoke about during the very first step. So I normally recommend people just go and be active for 30 minutes doing something they love, whether that be yoga, walking the dog, going for a walk on the beach, playing squash, playing racquetball, playing five-a-side football, whatever. Try and do for at least 3 to 4 times a week for 30 minutes, something that's going to get your heart rate up a little bit more. Yes, eventually we can turn that into an actual workouts to help you get even better results. But to just start off with, to build that habit, just do something 3 to 4 times a week, more if you like, every day for 30 minutes. That's a little bit more intense than just sitting around and doing nothing. The next one is not to drink your calories. You've probably heard this before, but so many people still do this. We just don't know. We drink a fizzy drink, 200 calories. You drink a super double frappuccino from your favorite coffee shop, 500 calories. It's so easy to actually drink your calories. So what you want to do is, we still need to get fluids in so that we can stay hydrated. What you want to do is just move away from those unhealthy stuff step by step. In other words, that means if you're drinking full sugar drink right now, maybe cut it by just drinking the diet version of that sugary drink. Not healthy for you at all, but I believe in these phases or transition periods where you go from unhealthy to healthier to eventually where you can focus on drinking things like water, healthy teas, and a coffee here and there if you want to. So the main thing is, try not to drink your calories, because it's one of the easiest and most stupid ways to just destroy your eating plan and to add a lot of calories on a daily basis. Then finally, guys, is to simply skip one of your meals, preferably breakfast or dinner. Now, once again, let me be very clear here. If you're already on some kind of stupid diet, like I've mentioned before, where you're only eating 500 calories or 1,000 calories, you shouldn't just continue to cut your calories. But if you're eating 3, 4, 5 meals a day, then cutting out one of your meals is a very simple way to cut your calories. More importantly, if you make that breakfast or dinner, you can also start inducing some form of intermittent fasting. And this is going to help you even further by increasing things like your insulin sensitivity, which is good for weight loss. But remember, you need to fit this in with your own character and also where you're at right now. They've shown people who actually want to develop the habit of eating healthy, it's actually better for them to eat breakfast. Okay? So don't skip breakfast if that moment makes you feel hungry and then you end up eating more. Rather skip dinner then. And finally, once again, if you're already eating very few meals, don't skip meals at all. Rather do something like what I've mentioned before, what I call reverse dieting, so that we can increase your metabolism and get you back up and running at full steam. Then we can worry again about getting you in a calorie deficit and helping you lose weight. So now that we actually know these 5 tips, how you can actually implement this to kickstart your fat loss? Well, there's a couple of ways. Number one, you can simply pick one that you feel you can implement in a very quick and easy way, and implement it and see how it goes for you. Secondly, you can start with the very first one that I spoke about, implement it. Then 2 days or 3 days later, you implement the second one and continue with the first one. And you continue like that until you've implemented all 5. And I promise you, if you do that, you're going to see some great results already. Or you can come and join the 7-day Fat Loss Kickstart program, where I use these and some other principles and show you how to use them step by step over a 7-day period in this 100% free product. So you can simply go to 6weeksixpack.com/7-day free. You can sign up, and there you only have to follow the information and the coaching I provide you with each day. So probably the simplest and easiest way to do it. So there you go, guys. This is really simple stuff. Don't overcomplicate your weight loss. It doesn't have to be. The point is, if you implement these 5 very simple tips, you're going to start seeing some great results already, and you will kickstart your fat loss. So if you have any other tips, put them in the link below. And if you like this video, click on the like button. And as always, if you want to see more videos like this on a weekly basis, click on the subscribe button. Once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.